Today, we will share how to make money for people who are not young. The weak always remember that things happen in secret, success or failure in words. When you make up your mind to do something, try not to speak to outsiders. Weak itself is easy to fatigue, the body is easy to consume, sensitive, and daisy, weak energy, miscellaneous, back and forth changes. Weak single do not move the money. Finally saved some money, not yet cover the heat, inexplicably because some things spent out, resulting in planned things, often cannot proceed smoothly, because their own energy is consumed by the language. Remember, those weak people who fight their way up from the bottom mostly talk less and do more, because they realize the memory state of high energy early on. Keep your mouth shut, be silent and say little. The low period must be as long as you wake up and silently fight the past. Usually, wear some beautiful clothes, bring some exquisite jewelry to enhance their aura. Just think, when you dress well and make up well, your mood will be good and your work will be efficient. And my confidence grew. First, only the energy is weak because it is seriously consumed. Then give up all the bad habits that damage your strength, such as staying up late, drinking, sex, anger. Stop losing is the beginning of the improvement. 2. Weak need to reprint. Learn a skill. A skill can go around the world. Third, the weak do things anticlimactic, halfway, then make a plan, resolutely implement. Day arch upon, must reach the end. Weak and not confident, then give yourself more positive psychological hints. All hardships are the test of God. As the saying goes, since the courtyard is not out of the horse, the greenhouse is not out of the pine, can withstand how much salt and bitter, can bear how much glory. A directional remedy, go to a city that is conducive to their own direction of career, development and life. This is the directional orientation remedy, and the reason is like a piece of fruit grown in the bedroom is sweet and fragrant. If growing other crops is not as good as growing fruit, in reality the same person is not doing anything locally. Going out and getting mixed up. 2 industry remedies. The same industry, some people succeed, some people fail. The reason is that successful people are engaged in their own life bureau, like to use God's industry, just as talent has a place to use. People make the best of their talents, things do their best. Suitable for your life bureau of the industry, deep cultivation to dig out of the water. Not suitable for your industry, let you insist on it is difficult to succeed. The so-called direction is right, and then the far road. As long as we insist on walking, we will be able to reach the destination. 3 skills remedy. Everyone has their own talent, learn their talent skills. Carry forward the skills, play incisively and vividly. Life will inevitably change. Like someone who was born to do business. Someone is a person who is engaged in professional skills. If you let him do business, you will certainly not succeed, even if success is small. In other words, it is to discover their destiny talent and learn more about their destiny talent. Help the future, dragon in the day. Weak like printing on behalf of books, knowledge, skills, education. As the saying goes, reading 10,000 books is not as good as traveling 10,000 miles. Traveling thousands of miles is not as enlightened as a famous teacher, and the weak should establish self-confidence, socialize upward, and interact with people who are higher than their own cognition and aura. Deep weak people want to kill at the bottom, must master. 2 ordinary people cannot master the mind. The first one, trampling inferiority. Weak people 90% of the bones are with inferiority, imperceptible. Let you and the opposite of the opportunity one day master this mind. Your heart immediately began to hate inferiority. When you're crushed, you become strong. The second is that I am exclusive. Weak people want to be recognized, will be easy to take advantage of, will be suppressed. But once he mastered the second mind method, he would personally destroy the weakness in the bones. Well, this process is very important. The path of emotional control, the road of life and death. Weak people only let themselves die and live. You can remember yourself and take control of your life. Jumping to the top of the food chain, eating is strong and weak. Eating God is too strong, excessive consumption is weak. This kind of person is a typical daydreamer, dreaming of 1,000 ways at night, and walking the old way in the morning. Be sure to put the idea into practice. Even if the day is a death, in the end, you can wear through water and stone, achieve success, hurt the official flourishing, but weak. The official represents the rules, laws, all to restrict and restrain your power, and the person who hurts the official flourishing is a rebellious look. It is often easy for no one in the day to listen to advice. No rules, ignore the rules. If there are 7 kill attack body and no Indian star escort, be invited to coffee sooner or later. How the weak can maintain their magnetic field. First, cultivate yourself and be kind to yourself. Weak need to make up, should rest and sleep more. In any case, do not sacrifice sleep, less thinking. Take care of your mind and energy. Second, cultivate and enhance the confidence, reading and learning to enrich themselves. Do not forget their own application, in-depth systematic learning, instead of fragmented and unsystematic learning, to improve themselves. Invest in yourself, build yourself in all aspects, believe in yourself unconditionally, starting from this second now. The original confidence up, firmly believe that they have a strong ability to turn against the wind. Third, nourish yourself and love yourself. Maintain yourself, please yourself, respect your inner feelings, listen to your inner voice, value him. Choose to spend time with people, things that you are not in. Eat well, dress well, live well, use well, and improve the quality of life within your means. Fourth, at home. To keep clean and tidy, you should have less psychological burden. Do not care about having a lot, rather have more. Not greedy for small cheap. Pay attention to quality, save time and energy. To focus on yourself enough to care for yourself. Enhance your sense of worthiness. You deserve everything nice. Use nice things, wear textured clothes, wear expensive things. Not to show off, but to remember yourself, to raise the field. Fifth, protect the energy field and know yourself. It is with what kind of people to communicate, can nourish themselves the most. Calm people are the most able to protect themselves. Let the true love of their own benefit. Stay close to people who are good for you, and stay away from people who degrade, suppress, and consume you. Sixth, focus on yourself. Don't gossip, don't talk about people, so as not to interfere with others' cause and effect. Cherish their own spirit, time, resources, and energy to recover time and energy to themselves. Those who have nowhere to place the mental consumption of those energy to recover. Focus on school, career, money. Use a flat attitude to deal with personal and emotional relationships. Seventh, be good at thinking, change your thinking mode, be aware of your thoughts, and be alert to your dependence on thoughts. Victim mentality and weak thinking, try to figure out the way of thinking of the strong rich, beware of inner pride and pride. Everything with a calm heart, grateful heart to treat him, joy and calm, to develop a peace of mind cannot help but spoil. Eighth, the sense of boundary is clear. Stop being too easy, approachable, and stop the hobby of plain white. Stop the unconscious to please. Stop blindly show their affinity and complaint desire. Stop the flood of sympathy. Don't be afraid of the ability to clash and be hated. The ability to hate people. Know how to protect themselves, learn to refuse, learn to make demands, learn to maintain their own interests, accept the goodwill of others. Cherish the people and resources around you, and do things for yourself. Usually keep the posture stretch, speak in a calm and firm tone. If you want to quickly get rid of weak worries and get strong thinking, first do not envy those who are smooth sailing. If a person's chart is particularly balanced, those who rarely fall will lead a less enjoyable life. Their life is like playing a game all the time and not completing the task, constantly escalating happiness and fulfillment. Second, seize the main thread of your life and go all out to achieve it. Weak people tend to give generously. Money is never taken seriously when you have money, but when you don't have money, those who once received your generous help, not necessarily. I can't even find him. Third, learn to accept injustice. The world is not fair. You lament the excellent life of others, but people living in the poor country will also yearn for the prosperity of your city. Chagrin, complaining does not make any sense. Human nature is not good or evil. Selfish is the most natural state of man. When a child is hungry, he steals from other children. Fourth, do your best is the greatest contribution. Your family and friends need you to give them a sense of security and superiority, and society needs you to create value. Even if you stick to your other half every day, but if you do nothing, he will not love you more. But when your success is recognized by the market, you'll find yourself surrounded by good people. There is no maintenance required, and you will be more relaxed and comfortable. The last and most important point, which the weak must bear in mind before things succeed. Do not tell anyone, do not discuss with others, especially the original, and your same circle or level of people, because they want you to fail in the bottom of your heart. When you encounter confusion and helpless frustration, grit your teeth and stick to it. You know, it's just a part of the journey, and when the time comes, it will pass.